For week 2, we have on television field production and reporting. We have planning and shooting the story. Now, you've told the visual story, then what is next? You plan it and you shoot the story you already visualized. In the word of a television journalist, Shelley Campbell, if you can't express idea for a story on a 3 to 4 cards in one sentence, you don't understand the story. We need to understand the story we are about to shoot in-depthly. This discipline the storyteller to know what is most important of the story to demonstrate. You have to know the most important part of the story in order to demonstrate it when you want to shoot. There are things to consider when shooting a story. 1, there is a need to find image that conveys a clear story, which simply means to display a visual story, you have to use the appropriate image that will sell the story and have focus on the topic you are working on. Basically, everyone is a photographer until they learn to tell a visual story without a message. They become a journalist. You can just begin to shoot a video immediately. You have to write. You can just begin to shoot a video immediately. You have to write word down that will explain the image, words that will give emotion to the image. Then sound bites can give emotion to your reporting. Since we're talking about planning and shooting, we have to have a reportorial editing. This is basically like pre-production, whereby 1, pre-visualize the story, all what we want to put in place in the video, the sound, the story, the image that will fit our report. Due to the fact all hands must be on the deck when it comes to planning and shooting the story, we have to work on the hand with experts on production. This crew must understand the story in order to have a common understanding of the story we want to shoot and also share idea on how to visualize the story. Therefore, visual proof is needed to take shots of what we want to convey in our story. As a reporter, you might have focus on what you want to achieve, and also you have to have it at the back of your mind that you should be ready to change focus due to some circumstances that are unplanned. With these circumstances, you still have to look for story in uncontrollable events you have planned to focus on. Plan on how to package your story like a mini movies, tell your story through people, and also be able to write story through visuals. Look for the largest story you're shooting and tell that story. That is basically planning and shooting